Somalis are not black. Stop calling us black, fam. Do we fucking look black? Do I look black to you, like, bro? I'm not black, fam. Man, Somali, bro. You get me, blood? We're not no fucking black people, bro.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
I don't care if I'm the first person to say this, but us Somalis are not black.
Waka. We don't care. We don't care whether you are green or blue. There are too many blacks in Africa. We don't even give a fuck. You don't.
We've got a different phenotype, we've got a different culture, we speak an Afro-Asiatic language, so there's so many differences. We are closer to us genetically, we are closer to the North Africans than the West Africans, and that's a fact. That's a
fine.
Fact.
Now,
that's a fact.
Now, do you accept?
That's a fact.
Do you accept that Somalis, Eritreans?
It's true. E1B1B what happened? One second. And expanded to North Africa.
One second. Do you accept? Abdullah, listen. Do you accept that Somalis, Eritreans, and Ethiopians are collectively the most homogeneous group on the planet?
100%.
Do we collectively share an East African identity?
100%.
Do we and Nigerians share a collective African identity?
Definitely not.
No, let me respond to that.
Do we share a collective identity?
No, I'm not going to respond to that because you've cut off the people of North Africa. Do we all of us African? Yes. 100%.
Yes.
But are we black? No. We're not black. And I explain to you why. We've got a different phenotype, we've got a different culture, we've got different, we speak Afro-Asiatic language. There's more.
Did you just say you have different culture?
Yeah, we have a different culture. Okay, hold on. There's more differences than similarities. No, hold on. Let the sisters culturally work similar.
Okay, one at a time, Mahmoud, please. We'll let the sisters
go around the circle one by one and everyone gets.
Listen, what some.
Have you guys come across this trending story of Somalians saying that they are not black? And it has gone viral actually. But right now, the American president is saying that they should get out of the country, that they're just, a bunch of blah, 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 and that they've done some things and that they should be deported. But there's a governor that says that they are not. They are citizens, they are Somalian America. Somali American, yeah, that's the word. And that they've contributed so greatly to the economy of America that they are citizens. And the question people are now asking is this. So now, you want to be American? Under what category? Because they said they are Somalian, they are not black. But they want to be black Americans, because which category are they going to fall under? Because when you say you're American, so American under which category? Are you white? I don't know, but this is what everybody's saying. And I want to take you guys to watch other clips that Somalians are saying that they are not black, but they are Somali. So this is not my word, guys. This is what Somalians are saying, and that's gone viral. Now that they want to be deported, now that Trump is saying that, hey, they should get out, that they're a bunch of whatever he used. So let's go check out, and I'll be right back so that we can begin a conversation. This is very interesting, really. I want us to talk about it. So credit belongs to the original creator of the content that I'm showing to you, and I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Let's talk about why Somalis say, oh no, we're not black. As a Somali who does claim her blackness, I want to explain this with love. Because that statement comes from history, survival, and sometimes pain. First, Somalia isn't a part of the Western world. In Somalia, a deeply homogenous community, there's no reason to say you're black. Everyone looks like you. For example, like Nigeria, people identify by tribe or nation, not race. Race, as a qualifier especially, only becomes relevant to most Africans when they leave their country and step into a world that sees them through that lens. During colonization, Europeans didn't just divide our land, they divided our identities. Somalis were mistakenly told, Ooh, you look different. You're closer to Arab. You're better. Those lies that were told by whiteness seeded the anti-blackness that still lingers today. And because Somalia was not colonized in the exact same way as other African countries, many Somalis grew up thinking that blackness was synonymous with oppression, something to escape, not embrace. But Western propaganda is global, honey. So in the same way that they show African Americans or all Americans in general that Africans are barbaric and starving, they show African Americans to the rest of the world as lazy thugs who are not to be trusted, violent. Many Somalis arrive here as refugees and want to rebuild their lives and think, if I distance myself from this label, maybe I'll be safe. There's still no excuse. My own mother, who struggles with anti-blackness and hates my dark skin, would always tell me, don't be a yo-yo, don't be a yo-yo. It's pure ignorance, but it stems from fear and lies. Here's the truth. African Americans are the moral backbone of this country. Every right, every protection, every piece of good experience that you are having in America was built through their blood, sweat, and tears. Their resistance, their strategic organizing, their sacrifice, it's the only reason why we have a foothold here today. And as much as Somalis want to say, oh, why do you care about black issues? It's because I'm in gratitude, and they deserve reverence and solidarity, not distance and disdain. So if you hear a Somali say, I'm not black, I'm not black, I'm not black. So embarrassing. Don't get offended. Pray for them. They're wrestling with a lie that's literally older than them. A lie that was designed to keep us divided. And remember, no matter how lost we are or how far we run, we're still all one. Excuse me, thank you.
OJ.
I'm a black.
Are Somalis considered black? I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali skin tone black? Then of course, yes, our skin tone is. But then I realized as the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone, because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to, are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, we're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black, a Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time, why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever, this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black? I mean, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just asking.
I don't care who said first, but we are not black. We are Somalis, we are not black. I don't know how to explain you guys this. This is like 5 years we are fighting about this topic. Let's change it. Come on, guys. We are not black. Me and all of my countrymen, we are not black. Come on, guys. Accept the pain. Shh.
Somalis are indigenous black people. Their DNA on the paternal and maternal side is indigenous to East Africa, especially on the paternal side. And on the maternal side, 60% or 60+% of their DNA is Central East African, Sub-Saharan. If black means African or African means black, then Somalis are black people. Small percentage of Somalis are misinformed and think that they are not African. And then some West Africans, Central Africans, even people in the diaspora also are misinformed and tend to think that Somalis are not African. And this is terrible. I don't even know how this came about. I don't understand how you can look at these people and not say that they're not African. It doesn't make no sense. The problem is not really how they look. It's to do with the Islamic culture that came. But let's explore Somali genetics. You type into Google Somali genes, you're going to get 60% East African, 40% Western Eurasian ancestry. And it's this that trips many people up, because this is just wordings that confuses a lot of people. People see this word Eurasian and think modern day Europeans, modern day Asians, and it's got nothing to do with them. You see that this Western Eurasian component is comprised of 25% West Asian, and 15% North African ancestry. This ancient North African ancestry bumps it up to at least 75%. Basically, on the paternal side, Somalis are just basically black. This Western Asia, the Levant, is also pre the agricultural revolutions around 23,000 years ago, when most of the world was black. Light-skinned alleles spread to North Africa and some parts of East Africa and most of Europe about 8,000 years ago. Also, Somali males carry central, or what you may call Bantu African genes, at least in the 5%. So that also bumps it up to 80% if you really think about it. Then on the maternal side, it's a 60% sub-Saharan and then 40% Eurasian. But that Eurasian, again, is ancient. What you should have in your mind is Eurasian doesn't mean modern. They are ancient populations who were relatively quite dark and didn't look that different from most Africans. In this paper, published in 2014, Early Back to Africa Migration into the Horn of Africa. The paper actually debunks the idea that due to the back migration and invasions into Africa in the last 3,000 years, that's how non-African genomes actually came into Africa within the last 3,000 years. It has often been assumed that the non-African ancestry in the Horn of Africa population dates to this time, within 3,000 years. In this work, we find that the genetic composition of non-African ancestry in the Horn of Africans is distinct from the genetic composition of current populations in North Africa and the Middle East. The reason for this is because it happened such a long time ago. It was just Africans that had moved out, as I said before, settled in the Middle East and then moved back. They didn't look that different, hence why Somalis and Horn of Africans are black, just like any other people from Southern Africa or West Africa. The same paper stresses that it's at least 23,000 years ago. I even went through the trouble to look at this haplogroup T that many people assert that is so dominant, and it's not really that dominant, 9%, and it's only found among specific clans. I hope I said it right there, and Isak clans. Again, it states that it's found highly in specific clans. Again, it's around 9%. Confirming what I say about the Middle East and Arabia, I always say that it was a pit stop for early human beings. So when they move back, they're not going to be that different. Again, this paper confirms that. Again, I went through the trouble to look at the maternal DNA of Somalis. Again, it shows that 60% of Somali women are sub-Saharan, linking them to their other African sisters. With the sub-Saharan haplotypes that you can see here, there's 3. So this paper actually stresses that there's a difference between Somali women and then Somali men, with the Somali men carrying central or sub-Saharan genes in the 5%, and then obviously the women carrying way more. Again, I went through the trouble to look up ancient Levantine people or the Middle Eastern people that, you know, people bang on about their genes, so to speak. Pay close attention to the Natufians, and they had 50% basal Eurasian, which was a group of people that didn't look phenotypically different from Africans. In fact, they may have even diverged in Africa. They had little to no Neanderthal admixture. They didn't even mix. So here you can just see they didn't participate in Neanderthal admixture. And as I was saying, I pay close attention to the Natufians, and it tells you their craniometric analysis have suggested an affinity between Natufians and populations of North or Sub-Saharan Africa. Ancient North Africans would have been black, yeah? This is confirmed by DNA studies where they also have haplogroup E, that's Natufians. But genome-wide studies or the autosomal studies will obviously show that they're not the same as modern-day Sub-Saharans because it's a genome-wide study. We get a little bonus. It goes that, they could not test, yeah, for a link to present-day North Africans when it's analyzing Natufians because, here's the bonus, modern-day North Africans share most of their ancestry to back migration from Eurasia, confirming what I've been saying, that North Africans are basically Eurasians with small percentage of ancient African DNA. Why are we championing, or why are some people from the Somali community really trying to champion North African and Eurasian genes as if it's something so marvelous, and to be less African is something marvelous? Come on.
Suddenly, you guys want to be black, but you guys are not black at the same time. Oh, maybe they are not black Americans. Oh, you guys want to be black Americans, but you're not black African. Oh my. See, I believe that I think I'm still gonna do a proper, history research on the Somalians, maybe in the future, because I believe that they're one of the most misled, confused people in Africa, thinking that I even watched a video of a lady that said that she's white, that she's not black. Confusion of the highest degree, confusion like I've never seen. That she's white, that she's Somali, that she her mindset is not black, that she's white. So now that they want to send you out of America, go and meet the white people and let them save you, because the white in America are not seeing you as one of them. And the black that you said you are not, they are saying that you should go and sort yourself out because you have never claimed that you're a black. So the black Americans can't help you. But now you need the help of the black, because the black people are the ones that look at the governor that became a mayor in Minnesota. And now she's saying that they've done so much for Africa, blah, blah, blah. They've been part of America, black of the black system. Blah. And now you guys want to claim that you're black. You want to claim that you've been in America, you've contributed your quota as a black person. Suddenly you became a black person. When the sledgehammer was about to be laid on you, you guys are one of the most, I'm just looking for the right word, one of the most confused black race, because you guys are actually black by origin. I'm still gonna come back, give you a lowdown how you guys. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because you claim that you're not black. Now you need the help of the black Americans, because the people that can help you right now are the black Americans. They start, and that is why you've not seen black Americans speaking for them, because they say they are not black. They are Somali. What is Somali? What is black? Someone that is as dark as me, or even more black than me, you say that he's not a black person. So who are you? So if you are not black, if you are claiming that you're white, they go and meet your white people to help you. And that is why black Americans are not willing to speak for them. They're not willing to stand up for them. It is not all Somali that is bad. A lot of them, from the video I've put forward, a lot of them are saying, I don't understand where they got it from. I'm a black person. They are saying, but the majority of them feels that they're not black. And I'm not here to generalize. I don't do that. Somalia are one of the most friendly, beautiful people that you can come across. But this mindset, I don't know if it is done to them by the colonial master. I don't know. I don't know where they got it from there. Some of them say they are Arabs. From the history, just go and check. Even the Egypt you are seeing today, some of them used to claim, they are not Arabs, they are black. But there's a race of black that they have, and that's what I'm going to do probably very soon, to bring out the race they belong to. But when you say you're not a black person, okay, let the white person help you then. That's why you've seen the black Americans have not come out to say, hey, let's stand for them. They've not done that, because over the years, you guys are always feeling that you're not black. The lady says she's white. I don't understand. Now you want the help of black Americans. Now black Americans should speak for you. Now you're claiming that you've contributed your quota in America. There's this misinformation that people always talk about. There can't be any success achieved by any black race from anywhere, African, wherever you come from, if the foundational black Americans have not labored, their forefathers, great-grandfather labored. Man, I've done several history about that. When they have no access to go to school, to loan, to buy a house, to do all sort of, those are the works that they did. So that when you black from other African countries, from everywhere, Caribbean comes, you leverage on the success of the black, foundational black, indigenous black. That is why you are having some success. But when you now come at this 21st century to rub it on the black Americans that you are not black, then sort yourself out. It's as simple as that. Like, guys, what do you think? Am I not saying the truth? Am I being hard, or am I being harsh? But I don't know. Let me know what your take is. Let me know what your perceptions is concerning this story as Somalian black. Yes or no? Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.